Pollard.
I'd like to see that contest again. I use the word contest. It didn't seem like there was much of a contest. So I'd like to see what that...
Okay, if there's anything clear, we'll check the number 8. Right now we have a ceiling because no one can counter-ruck. What are we doing here? Shot? Okay, shot called. Sorry, mate, but we don't need you here, okay? So, okay, they're talking about contact on 8. I've got nothing here live. Jesse! We checked, there's no foul play.
Just having a quick look whether Rob Valentini was taken out as he made that tackle. Andre Pollard gets the opportunity to get first points on the board.
And as you'd expect, Pollard nudges through the opening points. They lead by 3.
James Dolman, the referee for tonight's game, really setting a standard there at the breakdown. Doesn't want any ceiling, wants everything to be a contest.
So you've got Joseph Kuso sort of here for sealing off there, Tom Wright.
We did get another look at that one there, Shawnee. It would be good to take a second peek at that.
In the hands of production crew from Supersport. How good that from Corey Toole, who soared through the air and came down with it.
There's 2 guys going for the ball. They've caught it at the same time. Because it's here, but he's put it there. No one can roll. I've got green.
Gee, Quagga Smith thought he had the ball, but I actually thought that Corey Toole got it, went to ground, and then they were trying to clean out on Quagga Smith there. Wallaby players saying he must release as they cleaned out over the top hoops.
No, I think that's a fair contest. I think that's a good call by James Dolman. Sorry, guys. I think that's 50-50, but hands in both, ball in both hands, so scrum's a good call.
The ball was not coming out, too many bodies.
First scrum of the game, Taniela Tupou, jersey number 3. Tight head prop for the Wallabies. Fraser McWright sits behind him.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
It's out the back here for Williams. He sends it down to Tom Wright. Looks for the pass. Dummies now gets it over the top. Oh, it's lost there by Suoli. Now slap back. Jorgensen's got to tidy up. Jorgensen gets away from one, gets away from another. On the muddy surface, will go back for the initial knock on.
Yeah.
Touch of indecision there between Wright and Suoli.
Yeah.
Because the ground's so heavy after the downpour last couple of goes, that's just pushing problems that you currently got at Tom Wright, pushing across to Joseph Akuso Suoli'i. The Springboks kicking a lot of ball out of their half. Tom Wright down, just checking his left knee. Test debut against the All Blacks in 2020. Wallabies bench Tate McDermott. Opposition can he fill in? A couple of times came on the wing. Once in the second Test match against the British Lions in Melbourne.
Okay. Let's go, guys. Lost forward by Gold. Green ball.
So looking like it'll go to a green scrum here. So South African scrum in their side of the field.
Okay,
early on applying a bit of pressure. Field position to the Wallabies team early on.
Tom Wright not happy here.
Yeah, no worries. Guys, the mark's going to be back here, 5 metres. Yeah, just here. All right, let's go, guys. All right, let's go.
Callaway on for Tom Wright. It's 4 minutes gone in the game. Tom Wright leaves the field. He's bitterly disappointed. Look at him. That's such a good performance a week ago in Johannesburg.
To be a whole lot in the contact. Be interesting to find out what's happened to Righty there at half-time as Williams leaves it there for his big man. Tupou pops up and got a penalty advantage here for the Springboks. Here comes Fussy on the switch. Now Colby, he lost it forward. Kellaway's there to tidy up.
No advantage.
And we'll go back for the scrum penalty.
It's a good early scrum, isn't it, from South Africa, showing dominance there. Now you've had Tom Robertson come in
Tight head standing up.
for the injured James Slipper, who's gone home with a HIA. We look here at the South African scrum. Daniela Tupou's head just popping up, and
Shot.
certainly some
Shot
go
ball.
forward there from the South African. Real intent around what their game looks to be today in this wet and slippery surface. Must have bucketed down earlier on, Timmy.
It's the perfect start for the Springboks. Andre Pollard, 40-odd metres out. 5 minutes gone, he gets a chance at 2 penalty conversions.
Two-time World Cup winner, Pollard. It's loose underfoot, but it is no issue for Pollard, and he doubles the lead and makes it 6-5 gone.
Well, I'd say the message from Joe Smith when Andrew Callaway came on the field, his play field position, that only had a little bit of ball in this first
So
5
just keep them
minutes.
behind, okay?
Trying to run too much ball in these type of conditions, heavy underfoot.
White goes a touch deeper this time again. Tools there. Rushes up, makes the tackle on
Tackle.
Quagga Smith.
Use the ball. Last feet, goal. It's not out.
Williams skies this one. It's going to be a tricky ball to pull in.
Advantage lost forward by Greens.
It's lost by South Africa. Tupou. Tacked on by O'Connor, and we'll come back for the knock on. I think it was from the Giants' name, and it was.
Certainly a tactic that
Number
worked
4,
early last week.
ball forward.
You see the contest in the air here. And the knock on by Snyman. It was it was something that worked really well for the South Africans. The kick, got the ball back,
Okay, let's
went
go,
hard
guys.
on the
Bind
attack.
up.
They're looking to do the same early on, aren't they? They haven't gone through more than 2 phases so far. 2 shots at goal, going almost
Okay,
point
bind
a
up,
minute.
guys. Let's go, please.
Trying to apply scoreboard pressure
We've got to bring in the process.
on this Wallabies team.
Sit up square, okay? Sit up square and straight. Yep. Let's go, Locks. Coach! Bind! Far side early, there's still movement, and then
White taps and goes, and now runs a grubber in behind. Toole takes off. Corey Toole! Too quick! And there's the first 5-pointer on debut for Toole.
John Luke, are you happy that he took it back from the mark, yeah?
Oh, what smart play from Nick White. Saw there was space in behind and thought, I'm going to go to the speedster. Corey Toole, look at Nick White. Had Callaway on his right, James O'Connor, and puts it through. Corey Toole, what a try on debut for the winger. How good is that from Corey Toole?
So good from Corey too. No substitute for speed, is there? Just runs that in, makes it look easy. But Nick White, the understanding, the knowledge that there was no one in behind there for the
20
South
seconds.
African teams. What a great start to the game, or comeback in this early exchange.
O'Connor sends it home to make it a 1-point lead now for the Wallabies.
Well, I've seen it so often in the Brumbies jersey in Canberra. Corey Toole with a gold jersey on. Look at the smile. Fraser McWright, the skipper, first to get there for the winger.
Frost takes a dipping restart. Did
Okay.
well.
Use the ball, last feet,
You see the
set.
ball catching up
There's
there.
it.
Under the studs
You're
now
offside.
of
You're offside.
Nick White. Dummies
Got
the
that.
kick.
Well done.
Sends it back to O'Connor.
Good
O'Connor
readjust, thank you.
wants this one adrift
Good readjust.
left. It does. He finds touch. 38 from his line.
Wallabies team certainly is intentional these days, aren't they? A lot of the kicking, a lot of the exit came off Nick White last week, and that was a direct show to pump, pass back to James O'Connor, kick off a different person. That's certainly something they would have considered during the week, or at least right before that play started.
Who's dropping? Who's dropping? Barnage.
Numbers advantage here, I think, for South Africa. That's what it sounded like from James Dolman. Pollard through the hands. Krill's going to go back for it. Suaalii stands strong in the tackle. Sends him back 2 or 3 metres. Nice work there from Joseph Aguso. Suaalii. South Africa sneak their way past.
Use the ball, last
the
feet.
50-metre line. Williams will go to the boot. Gets it away from Frost. This is a tester. Kellaway can't get a hand on it. White's there. He can't get away from Quagga Smith. He gets tossed into the turf. And South Africa sweep in and win it back. They're inches away here. Snyman with a second effort, gets within centimetres. Supo fighting to get out of the breakdown. Williams, they're bunched, and now Pollard with a cross-field hit. Oh, it sits up an absolute treat in the end. It's the easiest of put-downs for Moody, and the reply is immediate.
All came off that box kick. What a great setup to that try. That is the South African team and what they've done so well. The box kick to pressure. Hard chase by Cheslin Colby and Quagga Smith to get the stop. And here we look at the finish. An interesting kick here to get the solution to a try. Great bounce, sits up. And the South Africans run over Timmy.
Well, Corey Toole just about got a handle it. So good from Andre Pollard and Moody on the spot. Andre Pollard had 2 or 3 players to choose from out on the right.
All clear for the try.
Wallaby players were just so bunched defensively. Andre Pollard putting his mark on the game in the first 12 minutes.
Through goes the conversion, and they're back in front, the home side.
Okay, Jesse, we've checked it. Listen, hang on. We've checked it. It was foul play, but it's a penalty only, and the try scored, so advantage is over. Yeah. Just 13 had a high tackle. It was a penalty only, play advantage, and the try is scored, okay? Do you have anything?
Just kicking.
Yeah.
Well, Nick White didn't come out of that exchange with Quagga Smith real well. He was hurled into the turf.
Okay, now ball's available, last feet here. Use the ball, 9.
12 into the game, so
last
2
feet,
key
goal.
Injuries for the Wallabies.
Yeah, waiting. Ball on.
Mountain just got a little bit bigger to climb. Jorgensen, so good, and he gets it away here for O'Connor, who kicks out of one and then clears it to Kellaway. Kellaway runs a grubber in behind them. Bounces okay. Fraserbeck right now. Or did he hang on? The skipper claims it.
I just want to make sure as well, okay. We hit the grounding, but I believe it's lost forward here by goal.
Oh, he's confident, Fraser McWright. He thinks he's got there. Oh, what a tackle from Andrew Kellaway. Andre Pollard. Just looking to see whether there's any height in that.
Oh,
McWright's got it.
Has he got it?
I think they're looking at the hand from Kellaway.
No, Jesse not. Yeah. Guys, lost forward.
What? Oh, okay.
In the tackle.
Fraser McWright.
No, Fraser's good, Shawnee. I think it's this the hand from Kellaway on the tackle.
The knock on.
Okay.
Andrew Kellaway made the tackle on Andre Pollard, but that just looked like it was a loose carry from Andre Pollard.
We'll do it officially.
Kellaway's left arm.
Hard to spot at full
Okay, look,
pace.
we'll officially do it for you, okay? So just give me some space. Okay.
So, James, here's your knock on.
Yeah.
Right there.
And so you're telling me that that comes off a gold hand first? And he doesn't hit the hands of the green player, is that correct?
That's correct. It's going to be a knock on.
Okay, I'll let you lead it. Come back to me.
Pick up, put down from Fraser McWright. Okay.
Here's James, a clear knock on by 23 gold.
Yeah, so it's a clear knock on by 23 gold. He hits the ball.
Oh, that's tough.
Back
That's
there, guys,
tough for the Wallabies. Andre Pollard, loose
Back here,
carry.
guys, it's on the 5 metre line.
Andre Pollard had it in his hands first.
Huh?
So if the contact had just been hand to hand, it would have been play
boys,
on
the mark's
hoops.
over here.
I'm not sure what the ruling is there. Need to get
Thank you.
Morgan Tiranui back in here.
He'll be texting in a
Yeah,
sec.
he will be.
Berkey's got his assistant ref license. We might
Come in,
tag
guys,
him
come
too.
in.
Joe Smith shaking his head.
All right, time back on. Locks in. Coach! Fine! Set! Play the ball! Hold green! Ball's out.
So Nick White was just being told from Ros Kelly on the
9
sideline
seconds
as a
and
HIA for
Yeah,
the
gap
scrum
second.
half for the Wallabies. So I'm hoping he can come back onto the field. At the
Goal,
moment, Tate
let's go,
McDermott
please.
at scrum half.
Guys, let's go. Straight in.
Say 2 and 2, please. Go on the manager.
5.
There's been a lot of footy in the first 15 minutes.
Grant, not going to say again.
Hooper down for McWright. Now O'Connor. Centre field.
Yeah, he's
Fly half
rolling. Well
crashes
done.
it forward. McDermott on 4 wide, as mentioned there by Tim Horan. McDermott.
Vantage. Diving through.
Hooper.
Sliding the ball down.
Strong with a carry over the top of Nokia there. Robertson pulls a pass. Good work off the floor there from O'Connor. This one's going to land in the hands of Colby, and we'll go back for
Diving straight through.
the
Keep
penalty,
feet
as
when you
explained
counter up.
by
Straight
James
through.
Dolman.
Yeah, an
Number
interesting
6
option
Green. Diving through. The ball is available.
presented here for the Wallabies team to go to line or to go for points at this point in
Okay.
the game. It's a good
Look,
call by
for
James
us there, mate,
Dolman.
that's a penalty, so it's be the same. Okay? Okay, thank you.
South Africans are finding themselves on the wrong side of the ruck a lot at the moment, and James Dolman's just put a stop to that. Wallabies opting to go to sideline here early on in this test match, Timmy.
Yeah, interesting decision from Fraser McWright. You saw him look around to a couple of players. Rob Valentini was one, and Nick Frost was the other. What do you want to do? Do you want to take 3 points? Look, James O'Connor, just slow down, just settle down. So much experience from O'Connor.
Just stay there.
What's your numbers?
If he comes down to 5, I'm going to have to call it, okay?
Numbers? 6.
McWright happy to send it wider here for McDermott. He kicks out, good hands. Ooh, in tight now. Bounces wide out for Corey Toole, who scored Australia's first of the night. O'Connor shuffles on here for Hooper. McDermott. Iki Tau. Happy just to charge forward this time.
Hold on.
McDermott
No, you put him there.
working it here to Valentini.
Don't come in.
Now Skelton with some lateral feet, trying to get away from Nche there. Prop held on. Kellaway. Jorgensen trying to get to the outside of Moody. Rounds him up. Delendi as well's in there. Muscling down the 20-year-old. McDermott.
Back!
Goes back, and now it works out okay for McDermott as he gets towards the 22. Stolen away, though, by Van Staden, who was quick to it on the ground.
For the ball down.
And the locals love it.
He's the first man. Goes in.
Fun started so quick to get to the
Yeah.
breakdown. He wasn't the tackler, but he got there over the ball hoops.
Yeah, Van Staden's one of the best at this in his body shape. Yeah, super accurate on the ball. That's fair turnover. He's so hard to move, this guy, once he gets over the ball. Really low centre of gravity and proving too accurate there.
Nice tackle from Damien Delende, number 12 for the Springboks.
Numbers, please. Numbers. 4. 4. All the way in. Fair contest.
Lost
Carnage lost forward
South
by
Africa.
Green.
Good hustle there from the Aussies as Tupou taps it back to Corey Toole, who looked to get away from the man who
That's
took
no foul
South
play there,
Africa
Greg.
into this part of the field.
Oh,
Fun
you've gone
starting, no advantage there from the knock-on, and we'll go back to scrum it down, and it's Aussie ball.
Lost forward.
Yeah, they'll get a chance at a scrum here. Great for Tate McDermott to get some good minutes here at half.
It's the first time they've had the ball again in the scrum, but the last time there was a lot of movement, which is why the call's slow. Just give me the patience, please.
Really unfortunate for Nick White to go off so early on in the game. He's been such a key part of this, well, of his outfit in the last couple of weeks. But Tate McDermott has finished the game so well, guys, in every test match we've seen this year.
Cool. All right, guys, let's bind up, please. 30 seconds.
McDermott feeds it there to Corey Toole off his wing. He was flying for. Gee, this is nice and fast for Australia. Couple of phases now for Valentini, who does a great job to hang on and then throw off a couple of would-be tacklers as McDermott goes to Hooper. That's Frost. McDermott short side again. Not a whole lot of room there for Valentini. Well met by Mostert. Skelton puts his hand up now. Just inches past the advantage line.
He had his arms up, no foul play. Use the ball.
Hooper. McDermott probing. No way past Quagga Smith on that occasion. He goes off his feet at a breakdown, and Tupou's got to go in, and James Dolman
Clearly formed, second go.
spots it beautifully and pings South Africa's Ikitau. Works inside the 22. Marks comes round and gets a hand on it. We'll come back for the penalty.
Clearly formed, second go.
It's a really good clean out there from Fraser McWright to get Quagga Smith off the ball. The first clean out. James O'Connor. Fraser McWright had a bit of a look around then, Hoops, didn't he, saying, okay, should we have taken 3 last time, or we keep going for touch?
This is definitely a good decision to go for touch. It's a hard kick for the kicker to make outside the 15. Close to line. You know you're going to get a good chance to either run a trick play or go to your power move. Just had comms there that Nick White has failed his HIA and won't be returning to the field. So Tate McDermott's going to have to last out this whole test match in the number 9 jersey.
Come in. Hold 10.
Pollard finds his Brumbies teammate Hooper at the front. They bunch up the maul. It's well counted initially by the Springboks. Now they're for McDermott, who spins it away for Ikitau, who rides the tackle and gets within 5.
You weren't on the ball. Yeah, the ball's there to be played. First man on his feet. Only man on his feet, number 3.
Now a chance on the counter for South Africa. Colby opts to kick. He kicks long. It's a great connection. And it takes them up over halfway. Can
What's
you just run us through
no, so 2
that
goes
little
in.
exchange,
You
Hoops?
drag him to the side, or to the cleaners. And then the ball's available to be played. 3's on his feet.
Looked like it was a contest was over at the
Green,
breakdown.
you're
It
on
was
the
just
line.
whoever got to the ball first. Unfortunately for Australia there. Could probably argue that
Okay, come in.
The contest was called off by James Dolman, meaning it should go back to
please.
being Wallaby ball. And the South Africans don't have rights to it, but they get it, and they get a good exit out of it.
Pollard finds Frost. Ripped
Checking the
right.
lifter.
Valentini.
To play away.
Has it ripped away there by Quagga Smith, but then he pulls it back in again, does he? No.
Number 5, set the
Lost.
lifter, forces them to play away.
And we've got a penalty here for
Sorry, on the 15.
the Wallabies.
On the 15, it happens in the lane.
Ruan
Number
Nokia.
5, second the lifter. Yeah. We're going to play, guys, because he's out the way.
He's down as well.
On
Nokia.
the 15, please.
That's 2 penalties the Wallabies have turned down for a potential 3 points, and going for touch and hasn't come up with anything there. James O'Connor, that's a great touch finder. 22 metres out now, changes your line-out
What
call.
was it, sorry? Yeah, we'll take time because it looks like it may be injured. But number 3, Sex, it forces them to play. Yeah, we'll take time off, guys. Time off. Sorry?
Something I'm liking about this
The access was fine.
Wallabies team when they're playing the South Africans, they're frustrating them. We saw in last week, particularly in the second half. The South Africans start to infringe as the game goes on. We know how important penalties are in Test match rugby, and they're doing the same here. The start of this second Test match against the South Africans, just frustrating
What's our numbers?
them a little bit
5.
and starting to infringe and push the boundaries.
Pollard again to Hooper.
Outside shoulder, and there's a lift. Outside shoulder.
So not straight is the call from James Diamond against Billy Pollard. And not straight because the South African team threw
Okay,
up
guys, on the 15, 30 seconds is on. Let's go.
defenders in their line-out.
Let's bind up. Guys, let's bind up, please. Let's go.
Real stop-start nature to this game in the first half. 25 minutes in, but it feels like there's been a lot of stoppages, which is probably a good thing for the Wallabies team, considering a loss to Tom Wright, Nick White early on, who are going to have to go the distance with Andrew Kellaway and Tate McDermott, suiting their favour at the moment.
Bind! Set! Play the ball, it's at the back, both down on this side.
Good refereeing from James Solomon just to play it on and get things moving. Delendi goes at O'Connor, hangs on beautifully down low. Skelton gets in and lands a shoulder on Mostert.
Ball is there, you pushed it into him. Use the ball. Gold on.
Williams puts it over the top. Colby's there. Colby comes down with it. Great job there from Cheslin Colby. Skelton gets his man. They've got the ball, but they lost some meters as now Fussy goes skyward. Tool. Ripped away by Moody. Lost on the ground by Moody. Yep, there's the call, and we'll have a scrum. It's Aussie ball, and Tool is standing up to the taller man at the moment. Timmy gives away 12 centimetres and around 15 kilos, but he's hanging tough.
He is, and they're also putting Joseph Suolegi out there as well to try and help him. But that time,
Okay, if he's got blood, we can do
Moody
it.
came down with the ball cooled. Corey Toole did really well to rip the ball away as he went to ground. You can see the tactics from Russie Erasmus. Anything in their own half, they're kicking the ball away in these sort of heavy conditions in Cape Town.
Really good, but let's go. We can speed things up.
Joseph Akuso Suolegi has to go and start looking for a little bit of ball now late in this first half. Then Iki Tau starting to get a few nice touches.
Coach! Bye! Set!
O'Connor, narrow. Now the transfer. Iki Tau to Tool. Going to get to the outside. He'll run the kick in behind. Wants it to go, and they'll find touch, and they take some meters in the process, Hoops.
It's going to be a game of chess, isn't it, so far in this game? Good option there by Toole to run it in behind, not overplay their hand. Keep field position, keep territory. Smart stuff there. They're really trying to pull apart, aren't they, the South African rush defence by those little loop plays, the ones out the back, trying to get these South African mismatches coming out, trying to make a read and then finding the holes from there, but good finish by Toole.
Making a good take by Snowman. There's a good tackle from Tom Robertson, who launched
Don't touch it with your hand. It's
his opponent.
And use the ball available. Nice step here.
Midships as it comes back now for Williams. Again, it's Frost, the man around that breakdown. Looking to put pressure on. Jorgensen gets up. Colby somehow comes down with it. That's South Africa's ball as Williams goes deeper for Pollard, who sends it wide. De Allende wants this one to bite. It's out off the boot there of Moody, and it's going to be a line out, and it will be a Pollard throw for Australia.
Tony Brown, the assistant coach, just on the left of Russie Erasmus there. Such a great tactician over many years, Tony Brown.
Guys, just had information. Penalty only, high tackle, number 5, gold.
Cheslin Colby takes that out of Max Jorgensen's hand.
What is how far? Okay.
We've had a late TMO call coming here from Richard Kelly, who's
number 5, high tackle, penalty only against number 11.
Who's actually got Will Skelton. I think that was for the shot where he rushed up. It wasn't for that one from Hooper on Colby.
Number 6.
And they send it deep into Wallabies territory.
Really not much in that tackle, was there? More interested in Cheslin Colby versus Max Jorgensen. What a hot matchup that is there on the wing, and great contest there in the air. South Africans time to have a shot here.
Over the 15.
Williams. Delandi. Valentini. Almost got his hands on it there. And now they go to work, the South African big men. They don't come much bigger than this unit. 207 centimetres. R.J. Snowman. Tupou makes a nice tackle. Williams. Happy to send it from the base to the right. Hooper and Frost. Double team. De Allende. Dutoy. No way past Skelton. Penalty.
Number 6, you're too far past the breakdown, and then you come back in. Number 6, too far past, then rejoins from the wrong side.
There was discussion that Willie LaRue was going to be at 15 this week, and it's a really big out, I think, for the South African team. It's understated how much he can connect this South African attack from the back. So he hasn't been in the last 2 weeks. The amount of options that he gives the South African number 10, whether it doesn't matter who it is, this occasion it's Andre Pollard, his ability to read out the back, open up that field, loves a cutout ball. The South Africans looking a bit one-dimensional, which is okay for the South Africans, knowing their power game is so strong. But they're needing a little bit more variation out the back.
Close it up, please, one. Close it up.
Pollard floats it to Frost. Down to McDermott. O'Connor with a skip pass here. Suoli, he finally gets his hands on the ball. It's a decent carry as well. Skelton with the pull pass. O'Connor gets it over the top. Good work down low initially from Tupou. He's caught a knee, and he doesn't look great either. They're already lost right and wide as Tupou slowly gets up. And Delandi comes back and offloads well. There's Smith. Valentini sits him down. Somehow the ball stays with the box there. Pollard settles into his kick. Moody's pushing through at pace. Toole weathers the shot and then gets it away for Ikitau. Releases that left boot. Wants it to snap left. It'll go the other direction and into the hands of Pollard. Now for Fussy. Fussy sizes up his options. McDermott's there. Fussy pulls it in and clears the offload. Tools there now.
First man releases
Tools
it.
steals it. Valentini with a basketball pop away for McDermott. He kicks long, not long enough. It's there with Colby now. Cheslin Colby with a little chip in behind. Tupou's there. He pulls it in, kicks the touch, readjusts the fingers, and that is a wild passage of play.
Oh, a couple of huge moments there from Corey Toole. Fussy, little chip over the top and regathers and looks to his right straight away and finds his big second roper player there. Oh, just got it on top of Tate McDermott. Gets an offload away. Corey Toole here, the turnover here was so important.
He's going to quickly take.
Springboks are on a roll.
No, guys.
That's a flashback to his sevens days, isn't it? You've really got to do everything as a sevens player, and that's Corey Toole getting over the ball there. Just looking at Taniela Tupou now. What on earth was he doing there to regather that chip kick?
Oh, his dislocation of his
Broken little pinky.
Went out and in.
Yowza. Not great. Oof. Jeez, he's done well to cover up there, though, Hoops.
Extremely well. Extremely well. He needs to stay on the field, needing some more minutes out of Taniela Tupou.
Snowman, now the transfer to Marks in the heavy conditions. Oh, it's a lovely ball to Creel. Surely comes back and gets him eventually. Uche at all sorts of pace. Jorgensen hangs on. It bobbles at the back there. Did Skelton buy enough time for his defence to get set? Williams. Quagga Smith blasts his way over.
How important is that try for the Springboks? 5 minutes before half-time. They weathered the attacking storm of the Wallabies for the last 15 minutes at the other end of the field. Wallabies didn't take 2 penalty attempts at goal, decided to go for touch, and the Springboks just hung tough. Quagga Smith just so powerful. Over he goes, so important for the Springboks just before half-time.
Yeah, Quagga Smith is so powerful and so dangerous that far out. I think Nick Frost will be really wanting another crack at that tackle. Goes a bit high on someone who you just can't afford to go high on there. And he's managed to shirk Nick Frost off and get over the try line. It's a big moment there for South Africa.
Jesse, I'm listening to you, but it seems like you're coming up an awful lot, okay? I'm trying to listen to you, but you can pick my moments slightly better, I think. I'm doing my job there, and then you come up again, so don't come up all the time, okay? Thank you.
Saw a shot before of Sia Khaleesi, the injured skipper for the Springboks.
Work from Pollard there off the restart. Valentini very nearly
Use
got
the
his
ball.
huge hands on it.
No. Use the ball. No, step. Look where the feet are.
So 2 tries. Play 1. South Africa in the ascendancy at the moment. That's nice work from Kellaway, who spun away from the chasing Colby, who has had an immediate impact returning to the starting lineup in Cape Town. Skelton.
No, that's part of the clean out. Use the ball. Look where the feet are.
McDermott now has Jorgensen giving chase. Jorgensen will let Stavrid take it. Now Colby's having a look. Don't want to give him too much room. He gets away from 2 and now kicks long. Has he got too much on it? Oh no, it's a beautifully weighted kick. Down in the direction of Kellaway, who pumps it long himself. 2.5 to go in this first half. Fussy sets out after his nudge. It's out on the fly. And we'll come back, and that's a good result for Australia.
Short line out, Fraser McRide.
Hanley there from Pollard. Ball placement as well. In the slippery conditions. Mud starting to stick now. Ikitau. He's been dynamic through 38 minutes of play. McWright pulls the pass. It finds the turf. It's there for Kellaway. Tries to get away from the toy. Makes a good low chop shot. Skelton. Up over the advantage line now. McDermott. Valentini. South Africa making their tackles strongly here. Centre field. Spits out the side. And Smith was on the wrong side of the ruck, and James Dolman rightly pings him.
Comes out of the breakdown.
Fraser McWright went straight to James O'Connor and said, what do you want to do?
Shot pulled.
Yeah, minute before half-time, O'Connor pointed straight at the post. Even though 45 metres out, Skelton's been huge the last couple of minutes, some carries, but the defensive effort hoops of the Springboks are close to the breakdown. Their back row's been superb.
Yeah, back row's been very good. I think Quagga Smith probably a little bit unlucky there. Ball spits out the side, which probably he IDs as being ball out of the ruck. So that's why he's attacked it. James Dolman sees it the other way. And that's the risk that you run when you flirt around with the breakdown. Is sometimes you're going to get it right, sometimes you're going to get it wrong. South Africans have been pretty good so far between Van Staden and Quagga Smith pressuring this breakdown. Obviously got Malcolm Marks there, who's such a force at the breakdown. Wallabies going to have to stay on it.
It's a really tough shot. Slippery and heavy underfoot. The wind swirling in Cape Town. O'Connor punches it long and low, and it's good for the Wallabies. That's a great nudge from JOC right on half-time. And at the turn in Cape Town, it is South Africa leading the Australians 20 points to 10.
Straight away put the ball out on the full. Wallabies need to defend here early in this second half.
Williams goes away and goes quickly to Fussy, who runs a long low one in a touch. So it looks like Sua'ali'i, Joseph Aguso Sua'ali'i's off. Tane Edme goes on for him. What will that mean in terms of the reshuffle? Kellaway into the centres.
Just trying to get a look at it here on screen at what they're going to run. James O'Connor's still in the field. He's played plenty of centre. So he could slide into 12, I think. Tame Edme to 10.
If you thought winning at Ellis Park, breaking that 62 year hoodoo was tough for the Wallabies. Getting a result here with 5 key players gone already would be a near miracle for the men in gold. And on come the men in green. Obstruction's the call there. So they dodge one. So comments there from Wallabies captain Michael Hooper, Tim Horan in the commentary box as well. How do they readjust here, Timmy?
Well, it's going to come down to someone like James O'Connor, so much experience. He's just trying to calm these players down, but also they played a lot of footy in their own half in the first half. The Wallabies probably need to kick a little bit more ball away. And she coming through, number 1 for the Springboks. They get a chance now. That's what the penalty was for, obstruction.
Yeah, in terms of the Wallabies standpoint, we might think it's a bit uncomfortable, but they've been through this. They talk about these scenarios before you enter the pitch.
McWright with some width on the ball here for Valentini, who goes hammering upfield. McDermott.
It's not out, still clearly in. Last feet!
On the long drag back under the feet there of Tupou. Jorgensen comes up and comes down and taps it back. In fact, we've got a knock-on advantage here in favour of Australia. Pollard, Valentini sends it out the back for O'Connor, tries to shimmy his way past De Allende, not meant to get past the Springboks muscle man. That's a little loose ball away from McDermott to O'Connor. Ricocheted forward, but it's play on. Hooper, smart. O'Connor, Edmed, now Toole scored. The Wallabies first of the afternoon. That was another nice little burst there from Toole. Now goes the touch. Just missed the connection down the short side. It might take a little bit of teething time with all these changes that Joe Schmidt has had to make.
So you thought there for one moment Corey Toole was going to chip over the top, but he came off his left foot and went through a couple of tackles and across the advantage line. Toby Dermott scooting back to the left as well, down the short side.
Lovely throw there from Marks. Williams, so the front start. Pollard makes a good tackle on him right on the 22.
Look where the feet are. Use the ball!
Williams, this is the tester. It's gone forward. It's gone forward from a Wallaby.
Oh, I thought that was offside from the Springboks. I thought it came off a Springbok hand.
Catch Slayman's hand.
Goes to Moody after this.
He's put inside, so he goes behind the players.
How's that a Wallabies knock on?
Two locks leave the field. And Diaga and even Etzebeth come onto the field just 5 minutes after half time. So Rusty Rasmus, yeah, thought that's the better call from James Diamond.
I think Tate's going to have to go and grab it off Grant Williams and say, mate.
Lost ball by Green, so therefore goal ball. Yeah,
he's got no intentions of pounding it up. Now he
boys,
does. So we get there eventually.
Wind up, please.
What can they create here? What's the back line set up? O'Connor will tuck in behind the scrum with Toole on his left. Edmed open side, Timmy.
Yeah, Tane Edmed's gone into number 12. Icky Tow's moved out to his normal position at 13.
McDermott spins it to Edmed. O'Connor with a kick in behind. The chase is decent here from Australia. Oh, it's play on. Oh, it's Jorgensen. Of course it is. Who else would it be? And Australia narrow the gap to 5.
Max Jorgensen, the 20-year-old, up against Cheslin Colby, who's 31 years of age, and Max Jorgensen picks another one, his 6th career try in the gold jersey. What's the play from Edmund? Out to back, great little kick. James O'Connor saw the space. Callaway came through to put pressure on Moody, and Max Jorgensen on the spot. Over he goes. Scoreline a bit closer now for the Wallabies.
It's fantastic IDing by James O'Connor. That's something they would have had to have talked about during the week. Just identifying the 15 for the South African team, just not being connected in there, and just to run that little kick over, make it a contest at the back. It's anyone's ball when it's like this and this wet. And then Max Jorgensen, as he does, picks up the scraps.
O'Connor sneaks through the conversion, and it's a 3-point game.
This Wallaby team just knows how to hang in there, don't they? They're able to score against the grain. We've seen it now in the last couple of weeks, and that's what keeps them in the game and keeps the opposition frustrated. Keeps them trying things that they don't usually try.
Valentini, going to consolidate those points.
Okay, last feet. Use
Great
the ball.
smarts there from
Guys,
Bobby
last
V
feet.
to just take turf short of the 22 and enable McDermott to find touch if he wants to here. Catches the boot of Toole. And Toole rips it away. Corey Toole, brilliant. On debut. Now O'Connor steps into the action and pumps it long. Oh, he's found the danger man. Colby, he'll go to the boot. O'Connor's back. Oh, that's superbly done by O'Connor. And now it comes away off the boot of South Africa, now off Australia. Then it caught South Africa on the way through again, did it, before it went a touch? No.
I think the timing's good.
And we've got a South African line-out throw.
Tate McDermott just kicking the ball. Well, there's no backs left on the reserve bench for the Wallabies. Tate Edmed on the field.
Guys,
Tate McDermott came on
here.
early for Nick White. Andrew Callaway came on very early for Tom Wright.
Okay.
Angus Bell comes onto the field now, so Joe Smith making a couple of changes. Will Skelton just left the field a couple of minutes earlier. Jeremy Williams on for him.
Okay,
Had some great carries last week, didn't the Angus Bell Hoops?
subs done. All right.
Oh,
No,
right
guys,
ankle
green
for
ball.
James O'Connor. That
Line
twisted
out.
badly.
Line out, green ball.
Back
okay.
up on his feet, that's good signs.
Let's go.
Because they really need him to be, don't they? No more back reserves to come on. They'd have to be really digging deep to find a solution to that problem. James was to go off.
Over the back, it's a lovely over to Colby. Colby. Tupou. Umbrella's in defence there. Nice work from Taniela Tupou, who's had some great moments tonight. Etzebeth at pace. He feeds it back to Diaga, and now they're building the phases to Alendi. Ikitau holding him up.
No!
That's a great carry.
If a leader like that within the team, showing a bit of go forward, showing Wallabies
Let's go,
again,
please.
their ability to stop this South African team.
Upfield and away from the red zone. McDermott. Down there for O'Connor. He rushes the kick away. It's still an advantage. Now the advantage is over. And back come the Springboks at pace with Colby. How heavy it is underfoot, the condition.
Sometimes when it's muddy, bit when you're trying to get your hands up
Boys,
to catch
keep
the
the
ball.
patience, okay? Keep the patience. Boys, patience on the calls, please.
Well, for those of you just getting up around Australia, if you missed your alarm back at 1 a.m, can let you know that the Aussies are doing it now without Tom Wright, without Nick White, without Joseph Akuso-Sua-Ali.
Hey, Locks, let's go.
All
Both
gone
sides,
from the
patience
field.
on the call.
A couple of HIAs. And a knee injury for Tom Wright. It's forced a major reshuffle. Australia trailed 20-10 at half-time. McDermott to Edmed. O'Connor again. Kellaway happy to kick. Playing field position here. Fussy sends it up. Moody's giving chase. Slapped back by South Africa. Well, that's a good tackle from Pollard. But then Etzebeth regains his feet, comes back. Looking for men to run over. Williams. Pollard. The heavy night sky in Cape Town. Jorgensen down with it. O'Connor looking to free up some space for McDermott. Infield here for Corey Toole. Good hands. Ikitau kicks and ricochets to the man in front. And it's play on, and Springboks have the ball. Smith through the hands. Pollard. De Alendi. Fussy now. Gets away from McDermott. He's on the angle. And dropped far side by and takes it and pulls the mark, and it's Aussie ball now to kick long if they can.
Made sure he...
Looks like Feinberg Zulu is coming on at 15. Looks like subbing for Moody at 14. Not sure where he's actually going to come on here and play. Pollard staying on the field.
It's for Marks as well. 55 gone. good for the home side. Tied it up by Mostu. Williams. Ball just hasn't bounced Australia's way tonight. Colby times the jump beautifully.
Backwards, all backwards.
Couple of, well, interesting interpretations there from James Dolman and his crew as it's play on and South Africa are in possession. Feinberg, Ngomazulu, McWright asks the question.
Number 1 loses the ball.
Yeah, got a call from the assistant referee on this side of the field. Unche just knocked it on. So that's the right.
My live read was it backwards, but you lose it full. Okay.
That's what the assistant referees have to do. Call it really quickly before the play goes 7 or 8 phases past the knock on.
Just a quick take.
He's done pretty well this afternoon, James Dolman. Communicating with both sides. There it is there, going forward.
Second man that loses the ball.
Please tell us why Colby is such a nightmare to play.
He got time off.
He's going to take you. That's number 1. His footwork's amazing. That's number 2. Number 3. So you think you're going to get a hold of the bloke, then he's able just to create a little bit of distance, and then his speed kicks in, then his footwork kicks in. And I just love the way he goes about the game and chases the ball. Like, he's chasing kicks as hard as ever. You know, it's something that all wingers need to do, but sometimes don't do. And that's why he's one of the best in the world. He's got all areas covered.
And Grant Williams has been superb this afternoon in Cape Town. Covers Ronak on for him. Williams, the box kicks have been spot on. That's why Cheslin Colby could get through, and also Fussy and Moody. Good performance by the number 9.
Boys, we can't just fold in like that. Let's get it right. Clear gap, quick reset.
Just a really big scrum in the context of the game. Field position in mind here, and the score. Really good test for this Wallaby front row if they can hold.
Guys, we've got new players on. We had really good scrum. Remember, slow calls based on the pictures.
James Dolman's not going to
Well caught by the Painga Amosa. They're charging hard here. Where is it? It's a penalty advantage regardless. Don't worry about that. The Wallabies are over. And it's a 1-point game. The kick is still to come. BPA is on the board.
Oh, what a moment in this test match. 12 minutes left in the game. Brendan Paenga-Amosa comes onto the field, throws the line out. Valentine did really well, so did Frost. They pushed through the middle, and he just reaches out and gets it on the line, only just. Dolman, the referee, says yes, that's try. Kick to come to put the Wallabies in front.
It's what the modern hooker has to do so well, isn't it? The maul's such a big part of the game, finding a way to the try line, not just through the maul, but through a little bit of craftsmanship there that Paenga-Amosa's managed to draw up. Seeing the faces of the South Africans getting beaten at their own game.
For the lead, O'Connor. No, it's a miss. It's a miss, and it stays 23-22. We've got just over 10 to go, Tim Horan, as these men look to emulate what you did 33 years ago.
All the way back in 1992 in Cape Town. James O'Connor's left foot just slipped as he went to kick it.
Valentini, who has just gone crazy in this second half, takes it short of the 22. Nice work from Feinberg and Zulu. And now they look for the quick transfer, and they've got plenty of numbers here, South Africa. Australia thought they put their man into touch. They had it. Jorgensen tracks back. It's lost on the outside. Jorgensen thinks about the quick one. It's lost. And it's an Aussie line out to come.
Oh, he's kicked so many conversions, James O'Connor. You saw his head dropped after he just pushed that one left, and then
John Luca, flag up.
Oh, I thought Andre Pollard was going to come off the left and straighten up.
Guys, it's out here.
He did well, Hoops, there, just to track across defensively and drift across the Wallabies.
Yeah, Andrew Kellaway's such a smart defender out in the wide channels. You saw Lenny Ikitau come through, try and make a read, which is good. Put the South African skill under pressure. Then Andrew Kellaway coming all the way back here.
This is what the Wallabies said, who were on the spot. They said it's out, sir, and they were right. They were out.
The green player was in touch.
Yeah, Moody, right foot on the line. So the assistant referees have helped out James Dolman. Big atmosphere here, hard to hear.
Come in, please. Your ball. Now.
Frost has been superb again. Second test match in a row in South Africa.
O'Connor with the skip pass for Edmund. Toole, dummies. Toole spins away from a couple. Frost. Oh, he wanted Kellaway around the corner. He gets one over the top here. It's Tom Hooper wide out, who just barrels his way forward. He gets over the halfway line. Now Kellaway. That's Bell, who bounces out of one and goes for another.
Use the ball.
Edmed. No look away for Frost. Nongor with steady hands. Another who's done a great job coming on for Daniel Tupa, who himself had a stooling 50 minutes of play. Toole is quick enough to get there and get a hand on it, but it comes down for South Africa. Rhino, that's a clever kick. And he threads it long. Feinberg and Gomez Zulu put some pressure on. Oh no, dips late on Kellaway. And look out, South Africa will look for blood here. Oh, they'll just play the knock on. The conditions are brutal. To give it context, a dip late, the heavy night sky, covered in mud, and Kellaway just couldn't get low enough.
Oh, it was the right play from James O'Connor, because there was only one Springbok player coming through, and there was so much space down that right side for Andrew Kellaway.
Let's go. What's the issue?
He's had a great match coming on early in the game for Tom Wright. Just dipped on him at the end.
This is a nightmare proposition. How do you defend this, Michael Hooper?
No, but please don't do it.
Yeah, this is about the hardest place on the field to defend if you're a Wallaby back at the moment, and also the amount of pressure that's coming through a Wallaby forward. This is what South Africa does. They want these scrums late in the game. They know what it can do for the rest of their performance. This is a huge moment for the Wallaby forward pack. Wallaby backline, you just got to go after it. You just got to try and shut this down.
The outcome essentially can be decided here. They've got the penalty advantage. That's one bonus for the Boks. De Allende fights his way forward. Reinhardt with a long ball. Fenter. Can they repel them again here? Pollard takes it for a dart. Reinhardt getting close. Will he reach? And then withdrew the attempt. Closer and closer. They're playing under advantage as well. Off the back of the scrum nudge. Etzebeth's in there. Etzebeth goes quick and gets a score. It's 28-22. Kick to come.
Came off the bench. Eben Etzebeth would have been really disappointed with last week's performance in Johannesburg, but geez, added some spikes to this second half and some go forward for this Springbok team, and he knew exactly where the try line was. A couple of really big carries. Venter one, and then Etzebeth had a bit of a look up, just gets over the line, stretched out. 6 in the lead now, kick to come from Andre Pollard.
Yeah, possibly worst case there for the Australians there as Nick Champion de Crepney comes on. They get scrum penalty, and then the South Africans just get a free shot. They can have whatever they want, run whatever they want at this Wallabies team and end up with a try.
He stays perfect from the tee. And it's now an 8-point game. We've got under 5 to go.
Really well done, South Africans. You just wonder as a game in whole, how long should you get advantage for? South Africans there get multiple phases, move 10 to 15 metres up the field, still with advantage. You wonder how long they should get, but they use it to their advantage and get 7 points.
Here he is, the try scorer, Etzebeth. Ikitau rides him towards touch. Now O'Connor gets it. He keeps it alive for Bell. Bell. They're not caught yet. The Wallabies as they go the quick transfer. Jorgensen's on the angle. Jorgensen dummies and now straightens Jorgensen with beautiful feet. Great balance on the mud. McDermott, nothing happening. He'll have to take one for the team here in close and does. Williams. Frost thought about the long ball and then took it on with some gusto. Punga Mossa. O'Connor with a no-lock ball to Edmed, who just gets check-shotted heavily there by Feinberg and Gomez Zulu. And now the penalty goes against Australia.
11 comes through, picks the ball up, should win it.
Cheslin Colby did really well to get on the ball.
Just on the mark, please.
I think the penalty was it a high shot on Cheslin Colby? Because he was on the ball.
No, I think he was on the ball, you're right. I think they're seeing a lift and a hold by the Wallabies player. Get a good look at it here.
Guys, time off.
Tane Edmed.
Time off.
Wasn't his fault. Rob Valentini came through the clean out.
You see, just hold them there, guys. So we've just got confirmation there was a high tackle by 23 Green, okay? We'll get the mark. So, okay, there's a high tackle by number 23 Green. Okay, I'll just get the mark. Okay, so it's going to be a penalty only against you. Yeah. It's a high tackle here by 23 Green. Okay.
On the Zulu
so that's why
on
we're going
Tane
penalty
Edmed. So Hoops, 3 minutes to go.
It's a penalty only, but we need to go.
You're behind by 8.
Please.
James O'Connor talking to Tate McDermott. Do you take 3 or do you go for touch?
I think in these conditions you'd go to touch here. Go to touch So you give yourself a chance at this ball, and then you know you just need to get in the right side of the field. You can take 3 points of goal to get the win.
They've gone against you, Hoops. They're going to take 3 points now. Fraser McWright's just thinking, get 3, try and get back into it.
And maybe thinking about a bonus point here for the rest of the competition. Johnny Maloney's just picked up and reminded us here on the panel.
It's 2 rare misses for a man who was so good last week in Johannesburg. Just struggling to get that playing foot down on the heavy mud, the heavy clay. After a week of some really inclement weather in Cape Town. So we've got 2 to go now.
Time's off then, time's off. Guys.
8 points the difference.
But I'm going to call time back on.
Malcolm Marks comes from the field after
I'm going to call time back on and then kick it
a
straight away.
trademark
Time on.
performance. Had a couple of turnovers, some big scrummaging, and some big tackling as well. Frost gets underneath it. Colby's there and wraps him up. Can they work themselves back towards a penalty opportunity? It's got a hand. Is it going to be another penalty here? Or is it just a little knock on?
Okay. Oh, hang on. No. Oh, wait. I just want to make sure there's nothing more than that. Boys. Yeah, but are we definitely saying it's deliberate?
Fussy came through, number 15 for the Springboks.
Okay, so time's off. Number 15. It's a deliberate knock on, and there's men over. It's a yellow card. Okay.
So Springboks down to 14 men.
Shot pull.
Yep, so James O'Connor, Fraser McWright, trying to get back to within that 7 points to try and get that bonus point in the Rugby Championship. The Wallabies in 2 weeks' time will go to Townsville to play against Argentina. Then the week after that, as you see Fassi putting his left hand up. So 2 matches against Argentina to come. So an important kick in the context of the Rugby Championship.
O'Connor draws it back late, doesn't have enough on. It falls short and Pollard's happy to knock it to touch.
Well, Hoops, when you look at the last 2 test matches for the Wallabies as they play on quickly.
Killaway.
No head contact there.
20 seconds to go. The game is going to stay with South Africa. It was a lost forward by South Africa. McDermott's back over the top of it. Spits away. They've got one final score. That's a great tackle from champion to Crepney. Now Nongor's there.
Well done, guys. Lost forward.
So they come back for a scrum. Full-time siren has gone at Cape Town Stadium.
I'll tell you what, Michael Hooper, after the 3 test match series against the British and Irish Lions, and these 2 test matches from the Wallabies last week in Johannesburg, first time in 62 years to win in Johannesburg, and then the Wallabies' performance at Cape Town really brought a lot of pride and re-engaged a lot of Wallaby fans back into this team.
Yeah, that's without doubt. The community back here in Australia is so proud of what this Wallabies team's doing. There's so much support behind these guys, and then you look at what this is doing for them as an on-field unit. They really believe they can win everywhere. I really think they're going into every test match thinking that they can win away, win at home. It doesn't matter. They're staying competitive, and they've had some serious challenges thrown at them tonight.
Okay.
Just getting some comms here, the referee.
Guys, number 20 gold. It's a neck roll. It's clearly on the screen. Okay, it's a penalty, neck roll. Neck roll for number 20.
That's a great touch finder from Pollard after the penalty goes against Nick Champion to Crepney there. So they're thinking points differential here, the South Africans. After going down last week by 16, a chance here deep into injury time to almost equalise that.
Come in.
Australia had an opportunity to go in front. That one's scrappy off the back, and it's
Off the feet. Play on off the feet.
going to be okay here for South Africa. Smith goes away. Here they come. Hungry for another score.
Last feet.
Etzebeth sends it wide. It's in a touch. So Australia hang tough
Next
late.
time, guys.
And James Diamond says, men, that will do us. South Africa keep Australia winless in Cape Town for yet another year. It's 33 and counting, but it was one of the braver Wallaby performances in recent times. They were smashed with injury essentially from the outset, and they had a chance. They had a shot to go in front by one. Conversion just missed, and South Africa made them pay at the other end. So they come away with a win and a loss, but so many new fans after their tour of South Africa. Australia fall 30-22. That's a score at the close in Cape Town.
Well, what a second half. Wallabies looking to go back-to-back in South Africa, make history. They've had to deal with all sorts of adversity. Huge changes for the Springboks. 30-22, just couldn't quite get there, desperately trying to finish with a bonus point as well, with an eye on the ladder. Matthew Burke, Tim Horan now. Some musical chairs in here. We're all standing to attention. Geez, that was an impressive performance, despite the